back playing Star Technology with some of my own mods. I've got the Swift Sneak. Oh, actually, I didn't learn that. I didn't learn the talisman either. Actually, I'll do this to see if it can actually take the alternative blocks. Okay, it can take the blocks. That's awesome. So, because I gave it, I was originally using the coal, just the coal. So, but obviously this is the block of the coal. So this has got 9 times more EMC and it runs off the EMC. So I can have 9 times the amount of flight time I would have had if I would have used I know it goes in the rings. I was just seeing if there's like a further down one that was less used for stuff. Yeah, so 9 times like the amount of flight time that I would have had if I was just using normal fuel. Yeah, it is a bit annoying with the whenever I start and stop, but creative flight and skyblock this early, it's good. Right, what should I do? You know what? I feel like I should stop doing the islands, because I can only do like 3 semi-decent projects per one. So I feel like I should have like the center ones and then just fill out everything else with like stone or like grass or something. So I'll still have the center ones, but like, should I just redo my entire island? To be honest, I might do that. Cause like, oh yeah, it also fully negates full damage, which is awesome. I feel like I might just I'll make a backpack or something first. Do I have sophisticated backpacks? Actually, I'll mark crate first. So what will I need? I will need pipes, pumps, blaze burners. For the blaze burners, I'll need empty burners. I'll need tanks, and I'll need the steam engine crank things. How do I fill the blaze? Oh, so I literally just need to right click a blaze, so it's like normal. So I'm gonna assume the nether's not a skyblock then. Is there another cake, or do I just have to make another portal? Yeah, just another portal. Huh. Oops, let me do that. I have water here, so I'm just going to swap that for that. So now that should have got rid of all of the water there. I'm still close, but that's fine. Oops. So I just lost like 27 buckets of stuff. Oh well. I'll just shove that in there so I can make some just in case I ever need it. It's annoying how you like mine a lot slower stuff flying. I just dropped most of those. Right. That has stuff in it, right? Can I move it? Actually, like, for now, I'll just shove it there. Yeah, I did keep the stuff inside of it. Can't really do this because like water and stuff will leak everywhere. I need to get some form of good lighting. I want sea lanterns, but I doubt I can get those. It's only prison rain and stuff. Lapis. Oh, it's only 12% chance of that though. But they have an EMC. So, just some of that. Book haunting, so I need soul sand. Flint and steel. I also need another bucket of the lava. Oh, we got a haunting setup. Wait, can I get frog lights? Nah. Oh. I guess because frogs don't spawn in this, they just have a chance of just giving them, which would actually be awesome. Because if I put the green ones, that would match the grass more than if I did a blue sea lantern. Still wouldn't match perfectly, but it would match a bit more, because green on green rather than blue on green. I forget the crafting for this all the time. Is it that? Yeah, yeah, it is. Oops. And of course, I've got to make another one now. If I was to mix that with the grass, it wouldn't look the worst, but it wouldn't look the greatest. Like that. Yeah, I could do that. That doesn't look the worst. I'm not sure if green frog lights would look like it would match with the grass better, because it goes green to white, but at least the sea lanterns are a bit more constant throughout. scroll. I'll make another portal. Why is like when I'm clicking, it's not working 100% of the time. I'm just gonna make a full portal. I normally don't, but oh well. At least you got unlimited resources, so it don't matter that much. What? How do we go to the Nether? I guess there's more complicated ways of getting everything. How do I get a fucking magma cube then? Can I go to the Nether? How can I go to the? You don't. That's the neat part. Bruh, you can go to the Nether. Just grind obby. Just grind lava to create obsidian. Okay. Didn't know obby was fucking slang for obsidian. Well, how are you gonna get blaze bonus then? Maybe there's like an alternative way to get blaze rods then. No, it's just a multi-block. No, it's not. Huh, okay. That's not the hardest thing either. Block of flint. I just need to put fucking 9 flint together. I need to enchant my pickaxes and stuff. But I'm also trying to rework my island because I just had a bunch of spherical bits, but then, okay, I just chopped it all. But that was very bad, so I would need to make a new spherical thing like a spherical thing every time I needed to make a new, like, machine or something. So I destroyed those two, and I'm going to destroy that, and I'm just going to make a big grassy area. So I'm going to use sea lanterns probably, if I can't use frog lights. Because the green frog lights would have fit the grass a bit better. It's like hard, let me show. I'll show you what it looked like. So before I started destroying stuff, I got a top view of everything, I think. What the fuck? I started streaming like a decent chunk before this happened. Only like 5 minutes. I guess maybe I can go back on Twitch then. Oh wait, you can't get back on streams, can you? Oh well, I guess I'll have to do an old stream then. That's fucking weird. I guess YouTube just has a massive fucking delay on it. Has that been with all of my streams? I guess I could go to the previous live when I got the flying thing. Maybe I... but yeah, like, it was just a bunch of symmetrical circles. Starting from there where it was just my normal stuff, then it would branch out this way, then each one of those would branch out sideways, and I was going to do the whole thing, but like, it's just so annoying because for every machine I had to do, I had to make a new circle. So if something took a bunch of space, we need to do multiple. So it just wasn't the greatest. So just going to make a really big grass area with sea lanterns, I guess. I'm going to just see a bunch of grass. Okay, why does G closes? What does G do? Because it keeps closing everything whenever I click it. I just one by one see what stops it. That still happens there. Okay, G. Maybe it's just that one. No. I'm not going to use a jetpack because I would have created flight. That was probably going to be curious inventory. There we go. But yeah, last episode I created the Swiftwolf's Rending Gale. That uses EMC to fly. You need to have the EMC in your inventory. It takes the fuel. So I have blocks of Alternius fuel, which is the highest level of fuel, and obviously in blocks. So rather than having 9 stacks of them, I can have one. So this holds 9 times the amount of EMC in one slot. So I can just fly now with that, which is great. But it did take me fucking forever to get feathers. Like, genuinely. There was no way to craft them, so I had to install the mod that allowed seeds, like make animal seeds. So I could actually get stuff, because I tried, but I couldn't get past the mobs to spawn no matter how far away I went and back. So I couldn't, it just wouldn't render, they wouldn't load, they wouldn't create. So I had to do this. I did one at a time, twice or 3 times, but I didn't get any feathers there, so I did like 8. First 3 I killed, got nothing, so I thought it just was impossible, and then I killed one, got feather, EMC'd it. But yeah, so it did take me a fucking while to get feathers and stuff. I also got cows whilst I was on the meantime, so I could get leather for an enchant table. Which is not really any hostile mobs, so the only thing I really need to enchant is my tools. But I can do that later, so. But yeah, for now, grass. And lots of it. And this talisman takes nothing to absolutely use, but every 1 second it restores 1 durability. So it's like mending, but it uses nothing. Except from a slot in your inventory. And it's pretty simple to fucking make. Oops. Just string 2 of every covalent dust in a piece of paper. Right. So pick up that water bit, put it there. There we go. So I just got rid of all the water there. So when I vein mine this platform, it won't go weird. I will take the rice because that's my current food source. It's actually alright. And just to make it, it takes a bowl, and I'm using it in this thing. So yeah. And because it has like backed up things, so if I can't take that out, but if I was to put a bowl in there, like hold on. If I was to put a bowl in there, it would just take one, which is awesome. I can also just click it with a bowl whilst I'm holding it, and it'll just take one. That's a bit annoying. Oh wait, I have some here, because you can't really take out one at a time, which is a bit annoying. But that's my main food source right now. It's alright, I like it, but I gotta make a bunch of stuff now. But the creative flight thing is a bit annoying because like that noise will get very old very fast. But oh well. And also mining whilst you're flying is a bit slow. So I probably should just mine it like that and then just turn on flight. Then I have a higher chance of missing everything. I missed it. It doesn't really matter that much though, because the word has EMC. Oh, my inventory's full, that's why. I guess. Oh, must have placed it on the slab underneath it to stop it from falling down. Like, because there was a slab underneath of all those water ones to stop it from flowing down. I must have placed the water there rather than doing what I thought I was going to do. So water's going to leak everywhere now. These are going to stop working because the water's going to fall down rather than sideways. That's why I wanted to make a fuel like a steam engine first. But since we can't get a nether, we can't get blazes, which means no blaze burners. So I'll have to do very badly with fucking campfires. There must be a way to get blazes. Wait, is the animal seeds add blaze? Goddamn. Blaze. Blaze seeds actually probably just gives blaze powder, right? Yeah, but blaze was, yeah. Fuck me, there's literally no way to get blazes then. Blaze spawn eggs, they create blazes. You can't. There's no way to get blazes. That's fucking great. Cause you can't get a nether in this mod. So it's not like a dimensional transporter. These are gas connectors. Oh yeah, that's definitely something I can't really do now, is it? Jesus Christ. I checked, there's no nether cake. But a lot of the create is by default. I've added some stuff into this mod pack, but create by default is in this mod pack. Blaze burners are like a main thing in create. Like, I don't understand how there's not a way to get blazes. Is there a mod that could add like a nether cake? Nah. Nether cakes must be in an older version, like Sky Factory. Sky Factory 4 was the last time I used those, which I don't remember what version that was actually in. Nope, nothing was there. Why do I feel like I'm spelling blaze wrong? Well, because I probably am. Yeah, L goes before A. I want... Wait, what was this doing? Milk and sheer blazes. Well, no way to get blazes, no way to get blaze burners for me. Maybe there's like... Oh yeah, I guess this would work. Oh, but it does not show anything else. I'd have to automate other mods, which I doubt I'd be able to use. I could probably turn lava into heat, then back into the heat converter. Or this, I guess I could just turn rotational force into energy, which would power it up very badly. I have no clue what I should do, because fucking campfires are shit. the only good thing to do would be blaze burners, but like, how do you get blazes if there's no nether or any way to get blazes? Okay, people are just saying like that you can't, and that there's like a smaller burner. This one, isn't it? I'm just gonna have to use basic burners and coal or something. Guess I'll have to use that if I can't use anything else, because it's probably going to be better than campfires, but then I also need to get an infinite way to get coal, but how do I do that? I guess I could just stock it up. For example, I could get a energy condenser, probably Mark II, because that would just make it easier. Shove a stack of emerald blocks or something inside that, so it's just constantly converting EMC from that into coal. Yeah, that's probably the best thing I can do right now. That's the only way I can really automate coal, unless there's like better ways to automate coal. And I'm not going to set up crate sifting. Okay, there is actually no, I forgot to add that mod. But like, there's no way to get blaze burners. They should have at least added something, or like some way to get to the nether or add blazes. Well, you can get to the nether after you fucking make the final, it's called the Stargate in UHV, and I think that's literally one of the end game things you need to do. Okay. I'm just gonna check. Right. Do I restart my game and automate creates it on? Do I restart my game for that mod to take place so I can automate create sifting, or should I just create an energy condenser MK2? I haven't even gone through one block yet. I'm gonna have to make red matter to do this. And my brother just came in. He's watching YouTube shorts with no headphones, obviously. I don't know why, but when iron gets pressed, it goes from 256 EMC to 300,000 in this mod. No clue why, so technically infinite EMC, but oh well. Don't really want to exploit that, but... I'm obviously gonna have to... I need all the covalent dusts. Bruh. Bro could not be downstairs for his coughing fit. Why is he just... Like, why does he not wear headphones? He has headphones. He literally never uses them, though. Well, he sometimes uses them, but he just doesn't fucking use them whenever I'm doing anything. The alchemy, oh wait, yep. Slow Covalent just doesn't have an EMC because it is 16 EMC because 8 cobblestone, which is 1 each, and then obviously 1 charcoal, which is 8. Jesus fucking Christ. So 16 EMC split between 40 things. It's just like, just doesn't, because you can't have a fraction of an EMC. So yeah, low covalent just doesn't have an EMC. Okay. Raph, could you possibly put headphones on?
Okay.
Thank you. You normally don't, thank you. I didn't even bother asking because you just told me just now. Oops, I mean, that meant to. Grab some remote box. I could literally just automate that. Yeah, I might actually automate just making it for the EMC. I'll do that in a minute though. So I could just literally put a belt with an energy condenser like here. It's being taken out on a conveyor, being put into this. Then this goes around into the energy converter. And then it will make more iron. So then it will just give me infinite iron. Yeah, I could do that. That literally wouldn't even take that long. So give me more. Thank you very much. Wait, so. Oh god, I don't even have brass yet. Well, this shop I'm gonna have to buy it, aren't I? Wait, no, let's go take bronze, that's not brass. Fine, for the steam engine, I need gold plates and copper blocks. I'll just make a 3x6 or whatever they are. I know it's a 3x3, but I mean like 6 high or whatever. I can't even remember how high you make them. Let's make some gold. I forget you can't get gold. How do you get gold again? Oh yeah, I could just make it through diamonds, but apart from Project E, you legitimately can't or something. It's, or at least it's very complicated. No, but you need gold to start that off. I feel like I was something to do with glowstone. This is made with glowstone, so just do that. Those gold piles are just glowstone piles. Glowstone piles. Oh yeah, in a centrifuge, glowstone can make gold dust. That would take a bunch of power, and also I would need to make a centrifuge, which I believe is a multi-block. You only have to make a basic one. Oh no, I think it is a single block, but is it hard to make? Yep, because I don't have rubber. I don't mean it's hard to make, I just mean like I can't do it now. But oh well. Using using Project E to fill up the economy. I don't need a lot of them. I need to take that out. Oh, not my doggy. And a sailor. Do I have casings? Yep. I'm gonna go see my dog in a sec. I'm not gonna go for long, I'm just gonna like... But yeah, so, because it's a world interaction making, and just like casings, they previously did not have an EMC, so I added a mod that adds a crafting recipe for them, which is just, so you can do it in a crafting recipe now. So, because Project E works stuff out, because, like, works the EMC of items out by what they're crafted with, Bingo, Mango, they now have EMC, so I can now EMC these two, which I already did. So, and so yes, so it's just making a couple of these. 9 of them, oops, 9 of these. Didn't mean to unline them. Now I need a bunch of tanks, which are really annoying to make. Oh no, they're not actually. Copper plates. Don't have any copper plates. Don't have a barrel, do I? Nope. That kind of looks like a barrel, and it is technically a barrel, but it's not the barrel I'm looking for. Why did I need that? Oh, to get blaze, but I didn't need blaze. I needed blaze, like blazes, not blaze powder or rods or whatever. Wait, no, just, I can't, like, I think I gotta make barrels, is it like that or something? Yeah, okay, I remember. So, that, okay, I need actually one more of those. And of course they're worth 300,000 EMC each, because they require plates, so they would not normally cost this much, so I'm going to have to do more EMC exploits, because technically their EMC should be down, but the only way I can actually afford as many as I should get is if I actually do that. Set that down and I'll put that back to lava. Actually, no, I won't. Because I want the lava flow and want to break this platform. The only reason I've kept this platform is because water wheels, the water would just drop, the water here would drop, but that wouldn't actually be that big of a problem because that would do nothing. But this would stop the water wheels from working, which would stop everything. If you don't know what this is water being pumped out into stone barrels. These, all 3 of these are making cobblestone, but these 2 are being being put in the millstone to make gravel. I've made a lot of gravel, and this one on its own is making cobblestone. Then I got like 2 things back here. Which this was to make rich water, and this one was to make to turn dust into clay, but I don't need that anymore. Now I can get more. Still not a lot. All of this is gonna have to stop anyway, so. That would turn it into stone, because it would destroy this water, but then these water would turn into stone. Maybe if I click fast enough, but I doubt it. Yeah. But I was just planning on trying to get it to flow down the entire thing, because stone's easier to vein mine than fucking, than to remove water. Especially when it's on slabs, I can't really do it well when it's on slabs, so I need to double click for every single thing there is, because I will need to pick this, I will need to place it on the slab, pick this one up, place it on the slab, pick that one up, place it on the slab, pick that one up, place it on the slab, and it's just not an efficient method of doing it. Now I probably missed one, didn't I? I missed a lot of them. There we go, that's done. I'll give myself some space to do stuff, so I'll put it here. This is just a way you could place water on top of something. Actually, like I wish if you just crouch click the slab, then it would just put it on top of it. I didn't know I had a second book in my inventory. Oops. There's that one there. Slap it off. Separate this bit. Convey mana. So now build this up. Let's say 9. Actually, should I? Oh, there's no information about steam engines. I thought it would tell me how to write, like what level everything would be. I will make it 9 high though. Which was out? 7 right. Okay, I was at 7. I'll shove these facing this way. Wait, is this the right way or is that the wrong way? I don't actually remember which way they're facing. I feel like they go that way, so... Oh yeah, I'll place them all the wrong way. I could do it that way, but it would take less resources if I did it this way. I need a bunch more of the shafts. Do I have dried kelp? I think I got it from sifting waterlogged sand or something. I need belts. Was it just 2x6 of kelp makes it? Yep. Like a stack of those, they're not worth that much. I'm down a decent amount of money. It's just because for some reason the plates. Oh god, I'm down on all of my money, aren't I? Do I even have enough money to finish this? Because what I can do is I can do that. I can do this. So that would power everything. Guess they move power, so these would all move together in here. Wait, do they move inverted or together? Because if they move inverted, then this one would go the right way, this one would go the right way, but this one would go the opposite way to both of those, so it would break. I'll need to power it and test it. I also won't need any of the stuff that's under the ground, if that was a... So I'll probably just use a speed controller now. Wait, did I just move? Okay, no, I didn't remove everything, but I removed some. Oh, I think my dog just bit my mum. Oopsies. I'm just gonna go on the top to just find stuff so much faster. That was a voice crack and a half. Actually, if I just remove that cog there entirely and just shove that there, everything should be hooked up. So now I just need to set this up. So, did Bo just bite you?
He keeps just like nipping, not just mouthing, you know, like, but not.
Not soft mouthing.
Oh, get my bed. It stinks in it. You're gonna have to keep this door open now. Gabriel, get that window open.
I think I'm
can't really get the window open right now.
Because I coughed like once down there.
It's probably all the dirt in here. It's probably dust. Right, get your window open. Bo! Bo, come here. Bo!
Hey, Bo, bro.
upstairs.
Oh, it's red bitey
Oh my god,
things
it's
outside.
disgusting. It's so hot in here. Do not let this door close again. We'll have to keep him downstairs. Bo!
I'm gonna have to carry him downstairs, aren't I?
Yeah, do, please.
Bubba.
You've got to chuck him outside. Do what you want.
I'm not gonna chuck him outside.
Get that off. Oh my god, what's that? What's that? Oh my god. Right, give me the address. I've got this tray, it's not like damp, it's not to move my stairs.
He just laid down on the sofa. Get picked up. Oh. Oh. That took longer than expected. I feel bad for my dog, but I can't really do anything right now because I'm doing this. He just wants to come upstairs, but then when he comes up the stairs, he just tries to eat shit out of our bins. I just had to carry my dog up and down the stairs twice. Shit, what was I doing? Yeah, and pipes. Oh right, yeah, there's not.
Mom!
This will be very slow, but it will work. I block off this side, at least. It's unbearably slow. That's just andesite alloy, isn't it? I need 9 of them. Should have got a mechanical arm first, because I'm just going to have to fill these with coal myself. Can't really fuel the center one, can I? Wait, can I put... Oh yeah, I need to flint and steel them as well, don't I? Maybe that's pumping the right way.
This door's going to have to get propped open because you're going to absolutely cook in it, darlings.
feel bad for Bo.
No, I'm going to take him for his walk in 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's 20 minutes though.
He needs to obviously. He doesn't know what to do with himself if he's hot. Right?
It's not his fault that it's hot. Let's place that there. Small to a large. I don't understand how it's even getting heat. Yeah, I should not have done it this tall. I'll do it at only 6. I'll break this one so I can stand, so I can break the rest faster. I needed a wrench. Why did it go the wrong way? Doesn't matter which way I do it from. So it matters the way I do it from. Alright, okay. So I want to go this way, so. Let's swing on the sideways. I'm probably going to need to make a wrench because it'll just speed stuff up a bunch. Oh, that's. If you right click with a mechanical belt whilst on a mechanical belt, it'll extend it by 1. I need a wrench. I need a wrench. It's sticks and I know it's gold. I don't see it. Yeah, okay. And by right clicking with the wrench actually shortens cogs by conveys by 1. Which I obviously can't do here because it doesn't shorten and it can't give you its resource back unless I shift click. But I can shift click it though, I guess. I need to get a hand crank. Oops. Okay, it's faster now, but it's probably generating less stress units. Wait, do I need to do it backwards or forwards? Oh, it doesn't actually matter. It's not even generating enough stress units to fucking power itself. Right, well, power itself now. Okay, so basic burners do nothing. Oh, I think most of them are empty, that's probably why. Now let's try. That's the achievement you get from getting to 0 hunger with a hand crank. Okay, yep. I just can't build a 3x3 generator with those because they're so low power. That's why it started on its own that one time, because the water wheel had enough momentum to power that up. Oh god damn it, this is gonna take forever. Brass plates is brass, obviously know that. Brass is a mix of stuff. I don't remember what it's a mix of though. Iron and steel. No, copper and steel. Zinc. Okay. Okay, so I need to use the basic burner. Right, okay. I need to make a basin. I don't have a basin. And get copper. And zinc. Zinc doesn't have any MC value, but I can probably have it. Yep. It's actually a 3-to-1 ratio, so the best I think I could do is 60 to 20. Why can't I drop that? Okay. That's not what I wanted to make. Now I need to make a mixer. Where did the water wheel go? fish on this wheel. That's another fish. Bad for my dog, because it's hot and he hasn't really, because he's only 5 months old, so, well, like 4 and 3 weeks, so he hasn't really been in heat like this in, well, ever, so I feel really bad for him, because he must be he must be feeling shit. When I stop the stream, which I'm probably going to cut short, I am going to spend a lot of time with him, and I'm going to keep him company, because, like, I can't imagine what the fuck he's feeling. Like, it's the first time he's in heat. Like, that shit must be terrible. Wait, do I just put, can I put netherrack at the bottom and just set it on fire? Is that what I'm meant to do? Create brass is that through mixing. Okay, brass, okay, no matter. Low heated, don't really say the use of fuel source, so maybe I just put netherrack. How do I get netherrack? I even get ores. Magma with sand. How do I get magma? Magma cubes don't have magma slimes, so like I can't. Okay, yeah, that's just not a hammer. Lava and gravel in a solidification chamber. That's the one that takes really fucking annoying crafting investment, isn't it? CYC-LIC. Oh no, it's the other one that's really annoying for me. I think that's weird. This. No, wait, what? They don't have the weird crafting recipes. Maybe I'll just put some normal coal in. Does it have a minimum speed? So then I'll hand crank it to speed it up. So I'll get the stress units of the small one, and then I'll get the speed of, if I was hand cranking it, I need to shift hand crank it. Okay, it's not enough speed yet, okay. Yeah, okay. So I'm not giving, like, a lot of stress units, so I'm not giving most of the stress units to water wheelers, but I'm speeding up because it will go to this fastest impulse. Not mixing anymore. Is that it? There we go, 60 brass. No EMC value, which is annoying. I actually need to push some of this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do... Can I move this by hand? Yes, I can. Show that there. That took out the coal, so I'll just put the coal back in there. Pick up, now I can put it up. And I can now put back the press, which I think I turned into CNC. Or red smart. Okay, press. Place in. There we go, that base needs to be a bit lower. I think I need 3 crushed. Oh, I need to get automated users, don't I? Because to make the precision. Why is the precision mechanism crafting different? I think they've edited the crafting of stuff, because normally you'd have to get a bunch of deployers clicking with a bunch of different stuff to do it. That's a lot easier. Oh, that didn't do anything. Large hog. I'll put it to a small. Then I'll add a large on top of that, then I'll put it just there. So I can. So this is going to be at a decent pace. I'll remove this so it doesn't run any of the other machines, so it doesn't get overstressed. It's overstressed already. If I spin it, will it give it just enough more stress in it? So nope, it's not. So I'm going to have to put it back to a large. There we go. Because a large going into a small, a large cogwheel going into a small cogwheel doubles the speed. A small cogwheel going into a large, half the speed. So rather than working that, I could just do that, which is half the speed again, so now it's doable. There we go. I think I actually need one more plate now to make the precision mechanism. And also in the best case, which is obviously just wouldn't. Log. Oh, so it does actually need to be shipped even though it shows not being shipped in the crafting recipe. Huh? It's a different mod brass. It's Greg Tech brass. Fuck me. I don't see the brass item, but I can just click that. Okay, it's just only using the Greg Tech one. Wait, tell me the Greg Tech actually works here. Okay, it does, thank God. Or was it just a couple cogs, right, and stuff? Yeah. Oh, I'm clicking everything. Oh, it's gold plate. I don't know why the other stuff didn't say it was right. Oh yeah, because I had the iron turn into nuggets. Okay. So first of all, so these go there. I need a decoy. you make a depot then? Is it like just that and that? Yep. I need a hopper. I guess I could use a wooden one. Chest. Take, deposit, place, item. Let me put fuel on them first. Okay. Item. I'll have to deposit some of this stuff so I can. I only need one other pipe, I think. Let's do it. Coal block. I'll put the energy condenser here, so if I teach this to do coal and shove that in. There we go, oops. I can also shove this back in as well. No. But so it does, like, now it has a bunch of spare. I keep clicking scroll wheel when that keeps. But yeah, so also my message on second last right. Yeah, sure, give me this in a second. How much EMC is a stack? So that's 9 million EMC. A stack of this is 73,000, so about 1,000 blocks of coal and one stack of 1,000 stacks of coal blocks in one stack of emeralds. Well, a bit over, so probably like 1,500. Or if I'm being ridiculously dumb, maybe up to 10,000. I'm not actually sure. I don't really care that much. Where did the cog go? Oh, I'll place it there. So...
Oh, flicked on! It's in!
Football. Okay, oh. I just need to give it a bit of a boost, which I can probably do with this. Guess not. Oops, I actually plugged in my mouse. It is a wireless mouse, so it works without being plugged in, but it's low battery, so it's plugged in. So with that, I guess I'll just have to hand crank it. Oh, I thought I would have been able to. Okay, so if I disconnect this, I'll put that back there on this. Hand crank, I'll just yoink one for over here. Wait, no, why is it not making... Oh, yeah, fuck me, I forgot to pipe stuff in. Place that there. Nope, I can't crouch, I have to place it once I go up. But then obviously if I place it without crouching it, I'll go into the thing. actually put something there, and then I need to do that. No, I need to put... Fuck me. Wait, this one. Because I could just build up one there, but then if I do this, they should double the speed of that. So I actually need to start it on this. Move that for now. I only meant to shorten that little. It's too high of a ratio. Let's do that. It should work indefinitely now. That should pump in more water now, so... Now, can it take the stress? And yes, it can! Oh, that's too high of a speed, that's why it broke. This is max speed. Oh good, this is an indefinite source. Power. Oh right, yeah, everything's going backwards because of this. So I just need to break all of this because the power's coming in at the other side. It would gear ratio down rather than up. So, I need a shaft going into this one. Actually, no, I'll put this to a large cog and a large cog. Oops, there. Input. I can't put one down here. It's just in the way. I guess I can put one up here then. Wrong direction. Oh, that's too fast, so it's already the fastest it can possibly go, so just add those. Actually, I'm going to move these so I can use this spot. I can actually see whilst I was holding something for a sec. Put that in there. Oh! Well, our steam engine. I might make another one though. I am gonna make another one. Actually, I need to stressometer and stuff so I can see. Stressometer. made by speedometer, which is a compass and an andesite casing. Okay. Okay, and give me some iron. You're not a Minecraft player until you know how to make a compass off by heart. I genuinely didn't actually know, but I still probably could remember that. And then just place it there. There we go. Obviously I don't actually need to check the speed, but I will check the stress. I need to make myself some goggles, don't I? So it tells me specific amounts. Oops, caps lock. Of course you can't make glass. I really, are you fucking... I had glass just for ages, but I was trying to make bottles directly from it. Because I didn't see that was a crafting recipe, so I made a casting mold. So I literally automated getting steel. And I didn't fucking need to. Right, because obviously items get destroyed way further up than players take damage. I'll do one so it goes in a predictable direction. Oh no! There's one there. Oh, my inventory is full, that's why I couldn't put it. I need the fucking string. I don't even have an EMC. Okay, so... Can this go in a curious slot? And it can, let's go. Jeez! I saw 59,000 stress units. I did not realise I was making an actual decent generator from that. Okay, so what is it? It's a level 4, so too little heat. Well, I can't do anything about heat. And size is too much for the heat capacity. Oh god damn it, but that's the max amount of my that's the max amount of heat I can do. Wait, maybe campfires can do higher. What is the max level of steam gens campfire can do in create? Empty blaze burners can be lit with flint and steel. What the fuck? Are you kidding? Is that better? That would probably, even with fuel, would it not be better, so... I don't have netherrack either, so I can't actually do that. How to get netherrack? Do. I need to get magma, but I can't get magma. Oh yeah, that's what I needed to make this for. I need to get more glass. I need to make obsidian. It's too much effort. This works. It's more stress units than I'll ever fucking need. Okay, so it tells you the amount in total. I was just making sure, because I'm not sure if it told you the amount of stress it was using at that current point. Like, how much it had used at that, until that point, or how much it was using in total, so... But it appears it's the same around everywhere, so it tells you the total amount of stress being used from everywhere. But yep, so this is good enough now. No, it's not. Oops. Well, this is what I do, isn't it, though? Because I've already, like, gear ratioed everything. And because I've gear ratioed everything, I would need to redo everything how it's wired. I can do that. Put a large one here to speed it up. Alright, now that's some max speed. I don't know why I'm not just using this. Okay, so I can't like ulti mine with a wrench. Bring the mix back. Up there. A large cog there. Can do this. It's going to output at either side. Because you can input in the shaft and output on the cog, or input on the cog and output on the shaft. And if I was to input on the shaft, the cog, I would have to go off the cog, so it would be one higher. But I don't want to do that. I would prefer it to be lower than higher. So, so that's doubling the speed to large to small, so I'm going to have to put this back to a large to half it again. Then only use small cogs from now on. So does anything break if I put this to 256? Huh. Now why is that breaking? Oh fuck, why did that put so many? I literally clicked once. So I can't even turn it back because I just have to. So I would need to do this. I can only use small, otherwise it would go. I can save one cog if I put it here instead. I normally wire it underground, but I'm not gonna do that because then I would need to do a bunch of cogs. I need to have a small one go into a large, and I would need to. Actually, yeah, I'll do it. If we had to use bends instead, I should probably just be using cogwheels. Like gearboxes, I mean, rather than cogwheels. Yeah, that would just work so much better. Sorry, it's just because I've been too poor to use fucking gearboxes. I just haven't thought about it. Well, not that I've been too poor to use them, it's just more or less been the fact that they didn't have EMC till recently. Just need those. Like turn half of them vertical. And just shove 2 verticals there. I don't even need 2, but I'll do it anyway. So I could just do 1 and get the other off of that one, but then it's not fun. I'm just gonna do that because that'll just make it probably the easiest I can actually do. There, everything's still at max speed. Apart from that, actually, give me a normal one so it splits that way. I'm using a lot of gearboxes, but it does not matter. Where's that pull or push now? That's a pull, so I'm gonna need to add. I guess I could just add another one because removing one would be a bit more annoying. So if I just add one, because each cogwheel will flip it. Oh well, that will burn me. I don't know why I just tried to do that. I'm actually gonna like put it straight on the ground as well, so you can't even see the bits. Right. No, I don't want to do that, obviously. I just need normal ones, actually. Actually, I'm just going to rotate it. Fuck. Oh, wait. I don't want to use cogwheels to go back there and up, so I'll just do this. There we go, more clean looking. Still could do this bit a bit better, but it doesn't matter that much. There we go, so this is a lot cleaner now. Too bad I need to vein mine it. God damn it. I've been putting it off for ages, because all water would go everywhere, and I need to just... Yeah, it's not really the greatest thing ever, but oh well. Look, 73,000 per alternative fuel block, right? I've got 36,000 on this. So this entire 1 hour 30-minute stream, the entire time I've been flying in this stream, it has only used 30,000 EMC or half a block of alternative fuel. I'll show some more rice in there so I cook more. Does that stack to 64 or does that stack more? Actually, I'm gonna make a sophisticated backpack, so it's 4 leather, 4 string. 5 leather, 4 string, I mean. No, it is 4 leather. And it's 1 chest. And then to level it up, it is just surrounded in... Okay, so iron... Oh, I can just do iron, so... Iron... Gold... Diamonds. That's normally the way it goes, I think. There we go, and just put it on my back. So I can click B. Nope, that's overbound. Key B. Oops. Oh. But it's the one that's currently over binding it. It's opening something else before. This will kind of probably get annoying pretty fast, but I normally put that at bullet point, which is enable boosted jump. That would be very annoying. So I'll put it at a comma. That's not what I'm doing. Okay, so now I've got that. I need to get some upgrades, don't I? Just the bare upgrade is 4 string, 4 iron, string, iron, oops, and leather. Okay, so how to make these? I obviously want to make tier 3, so it's just tier 1, which is but it's just surrounded in blocks.
Or YouTube.
Good. Right, my older brother left. Okay, so what other upgrade was I gonna do? I forgot. Oh, that's admin obviously.
No way.
Oh, just kidding. Give me a second. Right, I'm gonna mute myself even though my brother's just being annoying and just watching shit.
By your side throughout it all. But you need to trust me. Anakin shed a tear and gave his master a hug, something he hadn't really ever done throughout their time together. Recently, he felt so far from Obi-Wan, but right there and then, it truly felt like they were brothers again. Now he could finally say that he felt like he made his master proud. As Anakin was walking back to Padme's apartment, he was deep in thought. Normally his old self
That's being pumped in.
Obi-Wan just said, but because of the events that have just occurred in the past 24 hours, he felt like a different person. He felt more connected
Why is
to the
it not
Jedi
being
than he had in his
sustained?
entire time in the Order, and the distrust that was rising was now a thing of the past. For the first time since his childhood, he felt free from his chains. His thoughts then came back to Padme. He thought to himself that maybe she will be okay, that things would really work out, just as Obi-Wan said. After some time during the night, Anakin woke up to Padme moaning in pain, and as he felt the bed drenched, he realized that her water had just broken, and the baby was coming. This was now the moment of truth, and although Anakin's emotions were conflicted, there was no time to waste. He quickly rushed her to the nearby medical center on Coruscant and contacted Obi-Wan immediately. If there was one moment where he ever needed his brother, it was now. As time passed and Padme entered the medical room, Obi-Wan joined Anakin, and as they waited for the results, he immediately could sense the unease in Anakin. He put his hand on his shoulder and said, "Breathe and trust in the Force. This is a happy moment." Anakin smiled, or at least he tried to. Then all of a sudden, the medical droid next to them interrupted them and told them that Padme wasn't carrying one baby, but instead twins. Anakin was shocked. The emotions rushed through him. Part of it was joy, part of it was fear, and part of it was just imagining the future they could have.
I don't understand why this isn't working.
Padme started screaming. Typically, this was a normal thing, but to Anakin, this was straight out of his vision. However, before he was able to process what just happened, the first child came out. It was a boy. As Anakin and Padme looked at each other, they nodded their heads. Luke.
Burners are on. Fluid tank's going. Pump. I'm activating. Oh yeah, I'm a fucking idiot. I wasn't supplying power back to there, so once I stopped, it wouldn't start pumping anymore. Because that was what I was trying to do, to stop it from overpowering. Like if overstressing, I mean. Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
Goodbye. Fuck is it? For no reason at all.
She said. Anakin held Luke. Then came the second child. This time, it was a girl. Leia, Anakin said. Anakin and Padme had these names planned for months in case it was going to be a girl or a boy. But twins? Anakin was beside himself. He started to forget about his feelings, and instead, he was just thrilled about this moment. He was now a father to the love of his life children. He couldn't be happier. As Padme laid there, she smiled. "I'm okay, Annie," she said. Everything was okay. Anakin looked at Obi-Wan, and in a moment of joy, he realized that his fears were now laid to rest. His master was right. The galaxy was at peace, and the best of all, his family was complete. As Anakin was deep in thought, he told himself that this really was all Palpatine's manipulation the whole time. He realized that Palpatine must have been so strong in the dark that he could influence these men so terrified. Anakin thought to himself how terrible the Sith were, that they used their selfishness and greed to manipulate others, all for greater power. In a way, he felt disgusted inside. Regardless of this, now he had a son to raise and teach, and a daughter to dote on and love endlessly. Now that all this was over, Padme was safe, the children were safe. Now they can live the life they always dreamed of. if the council let them. As Anakin and Obi-Wan stood outside for a bit, Obi-Wan told him that there's one thing left, and that's to come clean to the Jedi Council and to tell them that Padme had given birth to 2 children, he was the father, and that they were married. Anakin understood, but right now, that would have to wait, since his wife needed him by her side more than ever. The next morning, Anakin requested a meeting with the council so that he could tell them everything. He told them about their relationship, about Luke and Leia, but most importantly, about how much Padme means to him. He explained to the council that for years the Jedi Code said to forbid attachments, but he suspected that Padme has only ever made him a better Jedi. He mentioned that she's been nothing but supportive throughout his years as a Jedi, and that she has always wanted the best for him. Anakin then looked Yoda in the eyes and asked him if he can keep his relationship while still remaining a Jedi Master. Yoda sighed. Before he had the chance to even speak, Windu stepped in. He looked at Anakin and told him that by allowing him to remain a Master while in a relationship, that would break the Jedi Code that has lasted thousands of years, and that it would go completely against what they stood for. Anakin understood, but Windu wasn't finished speaking. He then said that
That's really... Why did it stop again?
maybe because of the rules they have in place, that's why they were never able to see Palpatine for who he truly was the whole time. That's
Why
why
did
they
placing
manipulated
blocks stop
for
it?
so long.
It placed over the water.
As their ego and pride kept their eyes shut to the truth. When you then looked at Yoda and said, I request that Skywalker is to stay as a Jedi Master with his wife, Senator Amidala. He saved me, and I believe it is on me to return that favor. Yoda nodded and said, in agreement, I am. The rest of the council agreed. Anakin was to stay. Later that evening, Anakin received a call coming from his comrade. It was Ahsoka. She had just arrived on Coruscant after defeating and capturing Maul. Anakin was so impressed that she was able to defeat him, so he met with her and the two then spoke for hours. Throughout their talk, Anakin told her everything about Palpatine, about Padme, and also that the council allowed him to stay. When Ahsoka heard this, she was shocked. The news was one thing. She was also surprised because she's never seen Anakin so happy before. After hearing all this, Ahsoka started to rethink her decision about leaving the
What
Jedi
was
a few
I
years back.
going
The
to
Jedi
get
have
from
changed
the
their ways. Maybe
project
this was the
detail?
Jedi Order she fell in love with when she was just a child. She was so impressed with the
Ah,
fact that the
yes.
council allowed
Stressometer.
Anakin to stay as a master, as this was something so unlike the Jedi over the past few years. She thought to herself, maybe they found their old ways again. But right now, that didn't matter.
Just so I can view it at all times.
She needed to see the two Skywalkers.
Frankly, I might redo this entire thing.
Ahsoka laid eyes on the twin. She was filled with emotions, and right there.
No, I won't. It's so ugly that it's cramped here rather than at the corner.
Check that every
Just give me a I could seal everything in this, but I don't really like it.
In that moment, nothing meant more to her than to help pass down everything that Anakin had taught her. The two hugged. Now it was time for Ahsoka to face the Jedi, whom she had rejected for so long. As she returned to the temple, she herself had a meeting with the council and requested to rejoin the Order and to face the Jedi trials.
I want to move this to there, but I don't want to redo all of it. I could redo it better, more efficiently now that I actually have other stuff that I could. Fuck, I'm doing it.
Look, it just reminded me of something. Kick this stuff.
kid.
Kick this stuff.
Kids.
Kick this stuff.
Pardon.
self-requested that until Ahsoka was ready to face the Jedi trials on her own,
God damn it. So much cobblestone.
The Council
Anyway,
accepted
ready?
this. Ahsoka was now the Padawan to her oldest friend, Roku, and more importantly,
I'll do lights later.
If you two find anything,
Just give me. Like, I can't just keep muted for the majority of this fucking stream.
A master that can control his growing purpose. Who is this monster? Master Windu.
Later that evening, Qui-Gon's funeral was held, and it was there where he was honored on a funeral pyre. As the room was filled with sadness and sorrow, many missed the great man that Qui-Gon Jinn was, especially one individual, Anakin Skywalker. Although he had just recently met Qui-Gon, during that short time, he already saw him as sort of like the father that he never had. For years, he always pictured him as his father, but in a way, Qui-Gon made him feel warm inside. And more than that, he made him feel important. He was always Anakin's dream to become a Jedi, and Qui-Gon was the one who helped make that dream come true by believing in him. But now that he was gone, Anakin felt lost. Unlike Qui-Gon, the other Jedi, he didn't feel like an outcast, as if he didn't belong there. What was he gonna do now? He had no idea.
I'm going to win the Champions League by only signing free agents. I've taken over by Leverkusen, so I've got rid of all of their players. I now have £1.7 million per week in wage to spend on free agents. So I'm starting my
We're tidings to say that your money works harder, up to 4.22% harder. No delays, no withdrawal.
by chatting to Kevin De Bruyne's agents. We're very keen on signing him, and they can do a deal for up to £220,000 a week. He wants to be a star player, and he's coming at the low end with £170,000 a week. I want to get rid of this match highest earner clause, so we're going to up his wage to 285. Will he accept that? No. He wants 215 now. Great. How about 190? He says 210, so let's meet in the middle, and we've agreed on 200. Maybe a little bit on overpay, but I think he'll be worth it. Unai Simon has a contract expiring in this database that I'm using. Simon's agent says he only wants about £98,000 a week, which is great for his quality, and we agree a contract on £82,000 a week. Oh my word, Ronaldo is available, everyone. I forgot about that. Oh, okay. Well, he doesn't even want to talk to us, so... Modric only wants £120,000 a week. And in contract negotiations, we've agreed to 3 years on £95,000 a week. So we're off to a pretty good start here, but it's only going to get harder as we need to sign another 20 or so players to fill our squad at 4 season.
Okay, it's looking a bit lackluster in the middle. Should I? Is that too much? I'll do it.
Busy over the summer. We've signed a lot of players at the club, and I think we've actually got a really good team. This is what I think is going to be our first choice team going forward. I don't think I've done it Calvert very late on. Left Everton, was without the club, and we actually think it's pretty good. Just behind him is Angel Gomez, and I think these two are going to link up really nicely. And then, of course, Gomez will link up nicely with Jonathan David, both being at Lille previously, both having left the club. Then we get to the old heads of the team. We've got Di Maria on the right wing, De Bruyne and Modric through the midfield.
Still on that.
By the way, so good stuff.
I could move it, but I'm not going to. So I guess I could put one here.
Alright, but again, he's getting on a little bit now, so his physical dropping. I don't think Calabria and Jota are necessarily the greatest fullbacks or wingbacks in the world, but they're the best that we can find right now. But we do have adequate replacements for absolute everything, because we can change things around completely by having Callum Wilson playing top forward, with behind him Samuel Ignato, who I think is going to be a huge player for us in the future if he can develop nicely. Tarek Lamptey playing left wing is a little bit rogue, but we find other left wingers available, and Lamptey can play on the left of the attacking midfield and inside forward. His finishing's not great, but
I'm sorry,
is kind of taking that out. The niche on the side is important for that because he's German. Now, there aren't any registration rules really in the Bundesliga for foreign players, but when it comes to the Champions League, we do need players that are homegrown in Germany and homegrown at the club. We don't have anyone homegrown at the club other than this random goalkeeper that I found, who's not very good at all, Marcel Lotka. So I think actually until we get some young players that we're going to try to sign at some point,
Is this
we are going
overkill?
to have a full 25-man squad in the Champions League.
Yeah, probably, but there's no ugly dark spots every so often.
Kosanau playing alongside him should be a fairly solid backup centre-back as well. Carl Walker-Peters on the right and Moskagin on the left are pretty solid full-backs. Not as good as the previous two that we had in the first team, but they can do a very good job as deputy. And Ferrati as a goalkeeper, I think is a good pickup forward as well. Also picked up Sky Vink, he's one for the future. Got him from Ajax, he's on loan at Karlsruhe this season in the 3rd division, I believe, so hopefully he does well there and improve himself. And Nelson Viper is also in the team. He's on loan out to Firth in the 2nd division. He already looks really good actually, so he might be useful for us next season. He just won't get game time right now behind Calvert-Lewin and Callum Wilson. Now you might be thinking, Tom, this is a great team. You built an amazing team here. It must have all gone your way. Wasn't quite the case. We did miss out on a few players. The one that springs to mind right now is Bundia went to a team in Saudi Arabia rather than joining us. So there were players we missed out on. But for the most part, I'm feeling good because this team is predicted to come 2nd in the Bundesliga this season. So if we can just surpass that and win the title, that would be incredible. The season started well with 8 different players scoring our first 8 goals of the Bundesliga, which is an incredible stat. 37-year-old Angel Di Maria led the way as our top scorer in the first quarter of the season. He was superb cutting in from the right-hand side. Soon though, Dominic Calvert-Lewin took over as he found
This is pretty ugly, but oh well.
helping us to big wins as he scored a hat-trick as
Don't actually need these because Lava has a
plain sailing though. Bayern Munich did
whatchamacallit, EMC
We
value.
also suffered defeats to Dortmund, St. Pauli and league leaders Stuttgart. At the start of January, Stuttgart had a 7-point lead over second place Bayern Munich, as we sit just a point behind them. There is a very important reason as to why we are pausing here. From the 1st of January onwards, we can start to offer contract out to players who only have 6 months left on their deal. We could sign a card in for example, but I'm pretty happy with the strikers that we've got right now. The aim of this video is to win the
Why could I not see items from that far away?
By beating Rangers, SK Rapid Vienna, Dortmund, Roma and Partizan. We lost to Liverpool, Barcelona and Galatasaray, which leaves us 12th in the table and needing to go through the knockout playoff rounds. Here we got to play Atalanta, and over 2 legs, we managed to get the better of them by winning 7-3 on aggregate. Calvert-Lewin scored 5 of those goals. But our luck ran out in the round of 16, as we were drawn against Arsenal, who were able to overpower us home and away, defeating us 4-1 on aggregate. But I think that's a pretty good effort for our first season. We continue to be strong in the Bundesliga as we overtook Stuttgart in the standings. The thing is, Bayern Munich also stayed strong and stayed ahead of us. We did manage to win some silverware though. After beating Bayern Munich, Fürth and Mainz, we then played Freiburg in the DFB Pokal final, winning 4-3 in extra time, with wonderkid Samuel Dignato scoring a hat-trick in the process. So all in all, a wonderful season to build on. 7 players have joined us this off-season as we add real depth to our defence and midfield. Mark Gay and Rabiot slot straight into the first team, with the ageing Hummels and Modric dropping to the bench. All-wing midfielder Basuma doesn't actually fit into our tactical plans, so I think the idea will be to sell in for big money to invest into bigger wages, which is what we've done by selling Eggestein and Gunther, as well as loading out on Gunther for the season. We got bids for plenty of players, like 87 million for Calvert-Lewin, but with no one on the free market as good as him available, we had to say no to the money. And it was a good job we did, because once again, he was our golden boy this season, as he scored 28 goals across the Bundesliga season. In fact, his goals early in the season helped us to win our first 9 games of the campaign, which no other team could match, meaning we were top of the Bundesliga very early on. After that, there was no catching us up. We lost the odd game here and there, but for the most part, we cruised through the season and won the title in just our 2nd season, far exceeding my expectations on the squad.
Frankly, I thought it cost more. It's been a while since I had to craft it though.
Because whilst Dominic Calvert-Lewin was the league's top scorer, the player in 2nd place is Nelson Viper. We sent him out on loan this season to Hanover to develop.
I actually have a crafting table in my backpack now, why not just use that? Of course I can put it down.
By beating Wolfsburg, Borussia Mönchengladbach, Bayern Munich and Dortmund on our way to another DFB Pokal final, where Lucas and Mietje, of all people, scored 4 goals as we won 7-1 in the final. But we don't care about domestic success. This video is all about the Champions League. The league phase wasn't great. We lost away to Chelsea and Feyenoord, with both games finishing 3-1. We also drew 1-1 with both Real Madrid and Switzerland's young boys. Fortunately, we did win our other 4 games and we finished 10th in the table. But in the playoff knockout rounds, we looked to be crashing out of the competition when Benfica beat us 3-2 in Lisbon in the first leg. But back in Germany, we rallied and scored 5 goals to thrash them 7-3 on aggregate, making the round of 16. Here we're taking on Man City, and it was another goal fest.
Colbo!
Colbo! 93rd minute equaliser. So we know we have to put in a mega performance in Manchester in order.
Colbo!
It's a win. So when DCL scored first, I was ecstatic. But City pulled one back through Ruben Neves, a free agent that we missed out on, taking the game to penalties. And this shootout ended up being a 28 penalty contest, where only 21 of the penalties were scored. De Bruyne, Calvert-Lewin and Dignato missed for us. A decisive moment came, Oscar Bob stepped up for his 2nd penalty and put it wide. meaning we squeezed through into the quarterfinals. This was much easier for us to win. We came up against Stuttgart and we dominated them by winning 7-2 on aggregate to make the semi-finals where PSG awaits us. Incredibly, we took a 2-0 lead in the first leg at home, thanks to goals either side of the half-time break from Dominic Calvert-Lewin. But PSG were able to get back into the tie as they scored late on through Kvaratskhelia. We also scored in the second leg to make it 2-2, with the game heading to extra time. But late on, Reynildo was brought down in the penalty area.
Just gonna do that so I can mind them all at once. Actually, I was going to do 3 here then 3 here, so I would have had to make another one, but I'm just going to... I don't matter that much, yeah, I'm just going to put them there.
And the referee pointed to the spot. Up stepped Angel Gomez, who scored to send us to the Champions League final. And if we can beat Liverpool, we will complete the challenge in just 2 seasons. We are without a few key players due to injury, but despite that, we were on the top foot, working the ball down the near side to Reynildo, whose low cross found Di Maria, who gave us the lead just 8 minutes into the match. But it didn't take long for Liverpool to get back on level terms. A defensive mistake allowed Darwin Nunez a clear shot at goal.
Save up to 50% in the Dunelm sale.
With new lines added and great reductions. Shop in-store or online now at Dunelm, the home of home.
NatWest is helping young people grow their money confidence. Less conversation, more action. All this aggravation and satisfaction in me. NatWest, tomorrow begins today. With Samsung Vision AI,
I'll just use
television
cogs here.
is about something bigger. Because you have so many questions that need to be answered.
Father's Day delivery guaranteed. Take your car there on time with newpick.com.
She took. Moments later, we let Liverpool through again. This time, Andy Robertson led the attack, laying the ball off to Darwin, who hit the post. At this stage, Liverpool were having their way with us. This time, Luis Diaz broke through, only to put his effort wide. So heading into the half-time break, it already
Rifle Water's not getting cooked here.
strong in the second half though, with Ryan Gravenberch's shot denied just 90 seconds after the restart. McAllister's free kick went wide of the post just 10 minutes later, but that was almost second-half roads, at least until the 92nd minute, when we had a free kick, and ravaging justice advantage. So I was expecting to go to extra time. The players, on the other hand, were not. Angel Gomez was wide open to pick out a perfect pass over the top for the run of DCL.
That's not what I needed.
His shot past Alisson to win us the Champions League in just our second season. I was not prepared for this to happen so early on. So I'm
Still not gaining.
I'm going to play another 3 seasons, so 5 in total, and I want to see how many Champions Leagues we can win in that time. Hummels, Modric, Callum Wilson and Di Maria all retired at the end of the season. We signed Hervis Estupinian and Gutierrez to play at left back, Coventry Middleton at the centre-back position, and Zaniolo replaces Di Maria on the
I'm just gonna move him to the side. I'm just gonna have to move him to the
to
sideline.
replace Modric, and when Kevin De Bruyne properly declines, is going to be the heartbeat of our midfield. There was also a decision to be made between Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Nelson Viper, but DCL was still delivering, so we gave him the nod. He thanked us for that by scoring plenty of goals across the season. He was
I need to move this to the sideline, that's why.
did get on the pitch, he scored 12 Bundesliga goals from 22 appearances, mostly on the bench, is a well-respected return for the young German. The dynamic duo scored enough goals between them to retain our Bundesliga title by 7 points over Dortmund, but we couldn't make it a 3-8 in the DFB Pokal, as we lost
This
1
takes so long to fucking break stuff.
The important question, though, is can we retain our Champions League? For the first time, we finished in the top 8 of the defence, qualifying directly to the round of 16 after recording 5 wins against Man City, Red Star Belgrade, Shakhtar Donetsk, Olympiacos and Sporting Club de Portugal. Across 2 days, we Ajax 4-2 to make it back to the last stage of the competition. But here we lost 2-0 to Liverpool in the first leg away from home, and we're on the cusp of elimination. But a remarkable turnaround in the second leg, where Xavi Simons scored a brace, with Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Kevin De Bruyne, Nelson Viper and Samuel Vignato all getting on score sheets to win 6-2 on the night and 6-4 on aggregate. So we were drawn against Spurs in the final, and after
Click that.
we had 1 foot on the standard advantage.
So that's where the output is. Allow. There we go. Okay, never mind. It's just the fact that it wasn't allowed there. Okay, there we go. Right, so now this is back up and running, even though I already have this completely full. So, what's the biggest chest I can make?
I've decided to split down the squad by selling 6 players and letting Rabiot.
Okay, I guess I don't have my chests.
After he was demanding we can't afford that.
I can set up a create sifter with the cobble.
Tommy Doyle comes in to replace him, which I admit doesn't sound like a good move, but
Which the mod hasn't been added yet because I haven't restarted my game for this time.
Joseph Satano, Anil Holm and Justin Kluivert all joined to the two starters, as I reckon, on paper, this is the best team we've had yet. However, things didn't quite work out that way. We ended up losing to the likes of Werder Bremen, Eintracht Frankfurt and Freiburg in the first half of the season. Coupled with losing Xavi Simons in his release fee clause of £87 million in January, and with no one available on a free transfer to bring in to replace him, things were looking tough. If only we could have offered Rabiot maybe £300,000 a week to fill the hole, that would have been quite nice, wouldn't it? Things didn't improve in the second half of the season, as we lost to Cole, Augsburg and Freiburg for a second time, which means by the end of the campaign, we finished 3rd in the Bundesliga with our lowest point total yet. We made it back to the DFB Pokal final, but we lost to Dortmund.
I need to get like encased change eyes. They look a lot better than just having like shafts everywhere.
Like last season, we won 5 league-based games. This time against Copenhagen, Genk, Red Bull Salzburg, Sporting Club of Portugal and Ajax. But unlike last season, that didn't result in a top 8 finish. We dropped all the way down to 14th. So in the knockout playoff round, we managed to just beat Besiktas 3-2 on aggregate, before we had a more confident...
So rather than having some, like, why aren't these getting powered?
We went blow for blow against Bayern Munich.
Why did I do that?
In Munich, we played out a 5-all thriller, a match that will go down as one of the greatest Champions League games of all time. Sadly, the same can't be said for the second leg, when Bayern Munich
It's like that.
scored 6 minutes in to win the match 1-0.
Don't want to do that.
So all in all, a terrible season for us.
I want it to just be straight up.
We had 7 new faces
There you go.
ahead of our
Because rather than having 3 cogs there, this looks a lot better.
Is going to be due a massive upgrade in the next football manager, and Diogo Costa, who was playing in Saudi
So you know what?
has turned into a
Make it less visual as well.
This is our final 4, following the transfers and Kevin De Bruyne going
So I
to
put
retire.
it there. Now it's not sticking out on the top, and it still looks alright back here.
We were back to dominating the Bundesliga. And with Nelson
If I
Live now
were to
on
remove
striker,
this, I
he
could
scored
just
28 goals
place some
in
of
22
those.
games to claim the goal.
That's not what I wanted to
We
do.
also won our third DFB Pokal, after getting past Dortmund, Holstein Kiel, Schalke, and eventually Hamburg in the final, with Scottish midfielder Lewis Ferguson scoring an important goal in extra time. The last time we won the Champions League, we did the domestic double. So, can we make it another treble? For a third season in a row, it's 5 wins from 8 in the league phase, as we defeated Ferencváros.
Okay, I was just making sure that they don't change direction or something. But yeah, so now I can just do...
So we have to go through the playoff knockout round. A comfortable 11-5 win over Anderlecht on aggregate sets us up against our most difficult
I'm just going to do shafts.
yes, but Real Madrid crumbled like pastry as we thrashed Los Blancos 5-1 on aggregate to go back to the quarterfinals. Here AC Milan await us, and they were
Push upward, that is push, so don't need to edit anything
as
quick.
they won the first leg 3-2 in Milan. But back at our
Can I
place,
use cocoa in it?
we put on a show.
Oh,
after
I
scoring
can,
3
that's
times
nice.
without reply, to win 5-3 on aggregate and take on Arsenal in the semi-finals, who beat us in the first leg 1-0 away from home. However, at our place, we used the home crowd advantage to get back on level terms in the first half, before then scoring twice more in the second half to seal the comeback and make our second Champions League final. And poetically, we're against Bayern Munich, the side we've been battling against domestically for all 5.
I'm leaving this off on there just in case I need to pawn, so I can just take this out, put flint and steel, so I don't actually need to change anything.
Finds the ball out wide to Davis, back into Musiala. We sold Basuma to Bayern Munich, but we got rid of him. If he ends up scoring or playing in a significant part of this game, in our loss, for example, that would also be very frustrating for us. But we seem to be bypassing him right now, as Emil Holm has got the ball out wide, and we find a low cross, and Ferguson find a cross in the middle. Back to the hole, then shoot. Ferguson Stupiando, he can shoot, you love to see it! And the Ecuadorian gets back on level terms. Highlight straight from the kickoff as Bayern Munich to try and immediately get back on level back in front, so I can say. But actually, we won possession back with a nice interception of Ignato's ball, just not quite powerful enough to get back.
Does this look better? Because I can close the entire thing.
Brings it out from the back of Musiala,
I don't
gets
think it
past his
does.
man. And now we've got a 4-on-4 situation here, and at least that one looked offside to me. That one looked offside. I think VAR is going to pull us back for an offside. Yes, thank you very much. So at half time, it is.
This doesn't look the greatest when it's just there. It looks alright when it's open, but when this is closed, this doesn't look the greatest.
We don't have any homegrown players at the club, so we can't have.
Oh, it's no big enough platform passive mobs can score. Oh my god.
And so I think we only got about.
Finally! I don't know why none of those were crits. I guess I don't think my weapons charged up.
Video looking on to see if he's alright. So let's get Musa Diaby off. So we've got available on the bench to us Justin Kluivert, who can play on the right side. None of our attackers seem to be doing much in this game. They can't seem to break down the back 3 or back 5 of Bayern Munich right now. And although we are pressing highly, they are able to pass past us pretty quickly. They've got the ball up the attack so fast there. Frimpong using his pace and stretching the play out wide there. Gets past his man.
Does that need to be like that, or can it be? That can be a horizontal, vertical even. I put it there. And now I also need some more.
Oh my word. My heart was in my mouth. What just happened
Vertical
there?
when I have enough shafts, I think. So I'll just give it that.
Ignacio with the ball edge of the area,
There.
though. We've given him a chance to prove
Now
himself,
it's everything in
and he's
reverse.
taken a shot when maybe a pass would have better there. Maybe we look to bring him up and we bring Skybing
Nope,
to the
it's
left side.
still forward.
Or ooh, I don't know, Nelson's now, because Nelson's just given us the lead by scoring from a corner. Right, 15 to go.
So now he's not doing an unnecessary bit here.
I mean, they can't
So
just-
I've just cleaned that up a bit.
I reckon we get him off anyway for Skybing and then move Skybing out to the left-hand side. I think Simican does come on, maybe the hole is a bit tight and on a yellow card. That seems sensible. So now it really is sit back and pray and hope that we hold on for a second Champions League title in 5 seasons. Technically 4 seasons, I suppose, but not second season.
I want to disconnect that from the entire thing just to make sure I don't accidentally fucking...
Nelson gets his apparently 58th goal of the season, by the way, which is insane. He's been so good across the season. Only 28 of those came in the Bundesliga. So apparently it comes off Nelson Viper's head. There we go. And I think that should clinch us
Let me get-
our
oh my God.
second Champions League with this team of free agents, which is absolutely incredible. And there we have it. We've done it. The players are now collecting their trophy as we are crowned the champions of Europe. We love to see it. And if you enjoyed this video, I know you're going to love this one, where I have won £1 billion to sign one player from every single Champions League team from this past season, and then use that team I built to try and win the Champions League. The thumbnail for that video is on screen for you right now, so go click it, give it a watch, and see how we do, and if we can win the Champions.
It has to be there for the water.
I support Lincoln City, who play in League One.
I'm actually gonna need more than that. I'll just give us all a stack.
Manchester United transfer window is scaring me for good reasons and for hideous reasons.
Oh yeah, I did that one.
And where do you want to start? First of all, £250,000.
So obviously missing one here, which is and that physical pattern there.
He doesn't want to triple his wages either. No, of course not. Or how is he supposed to afford the pajamas for his son? He doesn't want to quadruple his wages. Oh no. No. I'm here 4 times his salary. We're still have this guy having to rob the tokens from Aldi, right? So no. Write a memo once you times his wages. A 5 times increase. Are you nuts? Are you
What are you doing on action?
Workers get paid 5 times what people are paid to fix toilets. Okay, that's weird, okay? Brian and Bevo was getting motivated from it. I mean, he just scored 20 goals from the free. While being paid 50 pounds a week. It is kind of crazy. He put us starting numbers. While being paid the same amount of dough as like Cresswell, Val Faye, and Sean Longstaff. He was actually earning less cash than his remake than me. I don't imagine whenever he was reminded of that fact, that Brentford's best player would take no less money than that
So
injured
give me some
millionaire Scotland
cob.
bench. Yeah, he must have got, like, angry
I can't use large ones otherwise it will break. Give me some gearboxes. Give me some shafts. Give me some chain drives. Give me a press. Give me some belts. Give me a Mark II. And funnels.
7 fingers to secure this dream move. Come on, you're 25, and I've only ever been a Troy.
Wait, so yes, I have carrots, don't I?
You were seen as Ivan Tony's loser sidekick. I mean, seriously.
Yep.
Tony was
Alright, go.
Bemo. He was scrappy doing that. Imagine if Bemo had stayed French. If he
Of the search bar. No enchanted golden apple crafting recipe at all. In all the mod 10 I automated making enchanted golden apples, and that was just my food source. But I guess can't do that here.
He was so ignored by his homeland that he probably have to wait an hour for a
Each of
copy
these.
Seriously, not even the French pigeons bothered to cool his
An
car.
apple.
I think he just gave up.
Oh wait, no, I'll just do it here.
Because he never thought he'd get in any squad, and he was also promised.
Okay, so what gives more? So that's 2 hunger, 4 saturation. That's 3 hunger and about the okay. This gives me saturation hearts, but so this would be better for. That's an enchanted golden apple, my bad. But it's the same here. But so carrots would be better for eating, but then they wouldn't be the best for fighting. But I don't actually need to fight, do I?
Overnight superstar so quickly. It's not real. Mary's always a talent short. Well, come on. His debut season in the Premier League was nothing special at all. 4 goals in 30 matches for Leicester. As the club sat bottom of the league for 5 months, he was part of a team which took 2 points from 13 consecutive matches.
So 2 gold.
He did not look suited to English football. He was another Remy Cabella or a Florian fullback. Clearly, technically sweet wingers who would be monsters at 5-a-side, but because he had the upper
Leather and string.
Oh, they definitely belong in a
No leather, chest and cob.
I made up my mind about Mahrez, and he was about as memorable as a snot pudding. Yeah, similarly,
Have a cob.
Bambo has just gone from being
So,
a 9-goal-a-season winger to now.
This you can just like.
Yes, okay, it's
How do you access this again? There's a keybind for it.
He would still have a 15 Premier League goal season from the Wake
left alt. No, I can't really do that, can I? Left backslash. So look, if I'm close, I can access this. So, like, for example, I put all of those in. I can, for example, not left alt, not see. I can do this. I can request some shafts. Like, I can place them, and it'll just fill it back up to 32. And then I can just shove them back there. Oh yeah, so I click unequip. So we have that then. I'm not sure what the range is actually. What's the range looking like? How big is the range? Okay, it is not that big. Is that upgrades? No, just colours.
I'm psychic. Why now I can tell you with utter confidence that Moskeen is swiping Tinder while pooping on the loo. Yeah, the egg was rough on this morning.
Can I open it whilst it's broken? Nope.
Is he right for Manchester United?
I'm going to kill this slot.
No, he's not. Yes, he's just had a blistering season for Lavio.
So I guess it's useful if you're doing a small contraption but don't have enough building, like space in your inventory. I swear to God, I'll see if there's a mod to increase range.
Someone that you do want, oh lads, Victor Gyökeres is an exciting.
Follow me around.
He's also an enigma. He is the perfect example of a player in red hot blistering form, and yet still, people are too scared to confidently say with their chest out that he's good, because they don't really trust the Portuguese league, and rightly so. They've been burned before. Darwin Nunes had a 34 goals.
So when you get further away, it just breaks and goes in your inventory.
And he scored goals short.
When you leave its range.
But sometimes it is okay to trust the numbers in the Portuguese league. I know Falcao is the Premier League legacy of a squished.
So there's just no increased range.
We all know he was world class. He scored 72 goals in 87 games for FC Porto, and yeah, he worked up Spanish football, French football, and the Champions League. Gyökeres, he has even better stats in Portugal. 97 goals in 102 matches for Sporting. He's mega scary. Lads, we literally saw this guy belting a hat-trick against Pep Guardiola's Man City. If anyone did that in the Premier League,
nope.
They immediately get thrown in everybody's shopping list. Gyökeres has shown scary behaviour. He scored 137 goals in his last 2 seasons for Sporting and Coventry. Which begs the question, why would an elite world-class footballer...
That's annoying, the range is so small. I'll show it there, but I will literally never use that ever, because how small, like I can't even access it from here. Is it like 16 blocks or something? No, less than that, like 8. Can I access it here? Yep, can I access it? Yep. 10. 10 blocks. 10 blocks of range. Every inventory there is companion holds a large amount of 8 different... Oh. Does it hold multiple of stacks? It holds multiple of stacks. Right, okay, now that's actually very useful.
So the time right now is 9:40.
So it still cleans your inventory a load. That is awesome, that's so awesome. So, belt. Jet 2 holidays! You can do multiple stacks of the same item. Okay, this is awesome. That. Okay, it might just be worth just having it.
Connecting friends this summer on Vodafone, the nation's network.
Oops.
Switch to Vodafone today.
Wait a minute, and I can hold it. So I could just bring this with me even if I don't use the button. Okay, yeah, right, that's so good. Well, what else can I put in there? I can put everything in there, but like, what would I use that I could put in there? Sheep! I'll leave the animals for now, just move a bit, kind of just like, oop, oop, but, there we go. Oh yeah, the carry-on mod, you can stack animals. Chickens always flap their wings like they're falling, but oh well. I had a silent hiccup. I guess I could put a wrench in that. No, but I can just have that in my inventory. I guess I can put speedometers and spectrometers, but I don't really need them. That was the worst fucking hiccup ever. That was an open mouth sealed throat hiccup. That sounded so fucking weird.
I want to play my good boy in a totally new location.
Normally you can just use an @ symbol to... Oh yeah, I guess I could do pipes. Oh shit, they're so expensive actually. I best not do pipes. I hold more fuel for my fuel box. But wait, the thing is though, sure it works cool, but like,
Football Manager might be cancelled, but there are still saves.
I can just do that in my backpack because I have the stack upgrade, so they stack more. I can legitimately hold more. I can hold 32,768 in one slot. Sure, I have to shift click it into my inventory, and it's not as cool, but like I'll still use this one. It's cooler. I'm just gonna stack every single mob I get. So even though it's technically worse than my backpack, I can access my backpack wherever because it's just on me. It's just cooler because I can, I can just take them, but like I'll most likely just scoop some of them, use them, and then just like shove them back. But I legitimately could just put it in my backpack. I don't know. Would it be even better if I just got like a bajillion of... Oh, I thought the EMC was so high because it saved what was in it, but I forgot that it was made with 2 plates. That would have been awesome if I could just make, like, hold 32. Imagine how many of these I could, how much shit I could hold. Because, like, however big this is, which it's not a 9 by something, it's 3, 6, 9, 12. It's a 12 by 3, 6, 12. Oh, so it's a 12 by 12, so 144 slots. And each slot can hold 32,700 something. So imagine if I just had... How much would that even be? So how much can it specifically hold? 32,000. So 32, 768 times 144. I could hold 4. I could hold 4.7. I could hold 4,707. Oh, I could hold 4,718,592 of these toolboxes, and then there's 256 of each item in each. It doesn't matter. What's the point of doing the math if I can't use it? There's no point whatsoever in doing it. Egg. Oh yeah, that's what I needed. I needed a depot. Oh, you know what I can do? Oh god damn it! Don't do that. I'll search golden because when there's something in there, if you double click, it will take it back out. So if I just do like this. Okay, they do cost a decent amount, but like I could just do this and never have to eat ever again. Okay, golden carrot, an apple, and a, I'm not sure I can get another goal. Oh yeah, I fucking can. Where's the philosopher's stone?
How has that man managed that? A blur of brilliance.
It appears I already had it. It's gold and that. So, how do I get watermelon?
Oh my word! Absolutely magnificent. Wayne Hennessy didn't even move. Stunning. Well, he's double guessed it, double bluff. What a free kick again. Origi.
Can I get this? Oh yeah, I can get it from sifting. Rooted dirt string mesh.
Wow.
Wait, maybe I can have it.
Emre Can.
Oh yeah, I do have melon seeds. Just get a bunch of bone. Actually, I don't need bone meal. I need a hoe though.
But that is very, very special. And Liverpool have
To that place.
All you can do is watch and admire.
What? I can make it do both. How do you make glitching watermelon? Is it just that? Yep. And golden apple is just an apple. And surrounded in gold.
Massive opportunity for Tottenham is this. And here is Harry Kane.
No, wrong thing. No, wrong thing again. I did also put my portable one back in here. The tablet.
In context for execution of the moment. Beat that. Harry Kane, Tottenham's number 10. Maybe his year, maybe their year. In stoppage time, 1 additional minute at the end of this first half. It's the goal! What a goal!
Right, so... So... Sheet...
Very good skills. Will there be a good goal here? Better than good goal.
Hold on, so, ingots.
Inspired individualism from Musa Genepo.
Doing copper would give me the best return.
Lovely sidestep there. Still got the strength and the composure to finish as he did. He's still got a lot to do. And this was absolutely brilliant.
Ooh, fox. Oh, wait, if I put the fox on the chicken, can it eat it? You can't put larger mobs on small mobs. You couldn't do a chicken to a sheep to a horse to an ender dragon. You can only do larger to smaller. So if I wanted to actually stack everything I got, it would be very... Wait, how did it spawn? I'm not in a... Oh, I guess I'm not in... I thought... Oh yeah, I'm in a tiger. I just thought I was in a... plains. I guess not. Alright, so over here... That's one reason why I fucking have a lot less CMC there. 30 million CMC there. Right, okay, so what... Yes, I need a funnel, that's it. I need an electron tube, so I need to get quartz and redstone. Do I have quartz? Yeah, I have both of them, don't I?
Great awareness shown by Philip Billing. Could James Trafford have done more?
Oh, is it one quartz?
Well, Bournemouth have thrown so many points away from winning positions this season, but today they've got themselves in front, having been behind. Jose Sarr said, look, make sure there's at least 2 in the wall because he might actually have a crack here.
Actually,
Which he did! Oh, what a goal! What
I might just make a bunch. Like, I think I can do it on the ground as well. Yeah, I can. Okay, yeah, it does it one at a time.
Scoring for a free kick than James Ward-Prowse, and there's another example. Alexis Sanchez. It's Giroud. Oh, that's a goal. Absolutely magnificent. Heaviest Mkhitaryan, eat your heart out.
Why is she not using the durability? Like, the durability just going back up. But yeah, it doesn't matter, I don't need to actually, I don't need to do much of it. I mean, iron plate.
Now Conte. Here's Rudiger. Rudiger has a go. Let's fly. And scores a magnificent goal. A bolt out of the blue. That was some thought. And this time, Araya had absolutely no chance.
Is it plates or, yeah, I mean, it's just normal. So, I need to help.
Here's Jermaine Defoe. Oh, what a goal! Absolutely staggering. Well, there is vintage Jermaine Defoe. As good as it gets. Well, again, there's nothing. Again, defenders getting turned around by one ball. But what a finish. Marco van Basten-like.
I haven't done that in a while.
Barnes taking on Coleman, venturing inside the area and feeding Daka.
Oh, sheep's going cows.
Madison working back and St. Barnes. Snapping opener for Leicester City and no more than they deserve.
The fox is holding one of the sheep's, one of the chicken's
He
eggs.
came close to the spectacular last week. This week, he has provided it.
Right, okay, so,
Wow.
so give me those. So I want that.
Alvarez.
Twit.
And still
They
Alvarez
return them.
goes. Oh, it is
Actually, no, give them back, give them back.
They lead again.
Um,
Alvarez out of the top draw, into the top corner. Manchester City into top spot. No Kevin De Bruyne.
I'm gonna change it to Z.
This is replacement that gives them the lead again. That's up. Taking West Ham on and on.
I'll turn them to backslash.
Absolutely amazing.
That's what I want. I want mechanical bolts.
Magic from a genius.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that in a minute.
West Ham knew what was coming but had no answer. Like a hot knife through butter. Mikalenko ready to return it. Neto again clears. And
I'm gonna make it as small as possible, so it has to travel less space.
this season, Everton are in a good place. Aggression. That's Jack Harrison.
I just need a block. Oh, let's do dirt. I don't know. This dirt would match everything else, but dirt just being there doesn't look good.
Danger here for Leicester. Mitoma!
So let's filter this on copper.
Fantastic goal for Brighton and Hove Albion.
Don't need to redo everything.
Sensations are at it again.
Then let's take a water break because it's made of Batman. Oh no. Normally stuff takes longer to break than that. Oh shit. I could use that to power everything actually. So give me break that. So you give me in case change charge.
And a half from Mohamed Salah. And Liverpool are dreaming.
So now that I've hijacked that, I can use that to power. No, wait, no, I can't.
Magnificent.
I actually need to do that.
An absolute stunner from Alex
Right, so we got that.
Newcastle level.
Got that.
He's got Burnley now with Brady.
There. Oops.
Rodriguez. Oh!
That was a laugh and hiccup at the same time. That's just weird. And then that. Depot that again. Grab these.
But Jay Rodriguez has just produced an absolute stunner from the best part of 35 yards.
Drive crate connected. No.
Go. Oh, it's magnificent! What a goal!
So give me just some normal ones here. That should be right. No, okay, never mind, it's not.
And what a goal from Julio Empizgo. Sensational.
That's
Top
correct.
corner, top draw,
And so
right in front.
that is wrong.
Now with the delivery. Goes it to Willian. To Felicia.
Put those there.
Out to Willian. Still alive. Oh,
Because I can't do one less. Because I could put one less there and put that as a shaft, but then this would go backwards one. Like it wouldn't work. Because
What a strike. Cool as a cucumber.
how I would explain it. Every time it goes through a gearbox, it inverts it. So if I were to put one less, it would go the wrong way. So right way, wrong way. Say right way there. So I think. Oh, so if I just shift click it through, that it flips up a bit. So I do kind of need to actually. This up. So I do kind of need to put it back. So this should just be. Oh, that's not going to work because so I need to do. Shift there, back. I want an underside. So now it fits. It looks nice and smooth. That's what I'll put my final flight in. Actually, I'll just put a bunch of andesite casings and. Oh shit! No.
Here's Welbeck. And he's rolling for Bellerin and Ramsey! And Arsenal lead down the lane!
No, I can't put it in there. I'm gonna put it in here. Give me one of these. Put that there, put that there. Filter this on copper. Put that back. Now what I made is a depot. Put press. Depot goes here. Press. Give me those. Give me a copper.
Here by Dummett. De Bruyne! Oh, that is outstanding! Truly brilliant from Kevin De Bruyne!
And that would break if I put stuff there. So what I could do is I could do.
The man in the world who can execute that. In by Daniels.
No, trying to get a hang of it. So if I was to put copper there, and just drop copper there. Yeah, infinite EMC.
Back from his suspension.
Didn't even need to put the red mana thing in. So I just realised that I didn't need to do that. Actually, because the second I just put the copper in, it would just start going. I did copper because iron's 256 EMC per, copper is 128. And both of the prawn, like, look, copper. Look, so 128 to 330,360. Iron is 616. Okay, so that's like they have different EMC values in the hundreds, tens, and ones. But I don't actually remember what the copper was, because I thought it was the exact same, but it's not. It's different in the either the tens or the ones. I think the hundreds is right. Then iron is with 256. So technically, I'm getting an extra 128 EMC per, which to be honest is not fucking anything. But oh well.
This hard-running style is leaving Leicester trailing. It's a fantastic goal.
I set up multiple of these, so I don't really need to duplicate this. I just need to. I can make a like a conveyor going sideways with more presses and stuff.
Around the stadium, and rightly so.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna fuck over that.
And now Folk whips it in. Alan nicks it out.
Okay, that's not down. So I'm just gonna drop that. I just need to wait for it to press all of that.
Does he not stop that? Take away the rigging, and that is travelling into tomorrow and beyond. Costa. Matic. Pedro.
Put another chain down there just to make it look good. Now if I put oops. Now if I put a press here, I can just stack them without having to do anything because the shafts will go into each other.
Out comes Emerson. Salah! What about it? The back three, all of the score sheet.
Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay.
Fabulously on into
If I made the mouse button click, it takes it out for me. Oh my god, that's fucking awesome.
Liverpool have 4 in January with power and time to act.
I actually need to move these forward one.
And Martina.
Okay, I got it.
Chupo Martina on his full Premier League debut with a magical blast from distance that gives Southampton an improbable lead. Well, welcome to the Premiership. Martina has struck. His batter
Oh,
one.
I love you here at the same time.
Well, that's a great start. He has struck an extra set of a shot. He may never strike a ball better.
No. Fuck. Okay, just took out normal copper. We're good.
Call it that at this derby. In Hammer's folklore.
Oh, can do that as well.
Possession in a dangerous area. Goalkeeper. Well, you think a man in confidence hasn't got a goal for the Saints yet, but what a finish this is. The audacity to even take this on.
Like my heart beat
The defender. I'd place it in. But check it well.
There's no party on Jane. I'm not spoken in the corner. Man, you good? Frankly, I know the answer, but
Bo, come with me right now or I'll tickle you.
don't threaten the dog with tickles.
Bo, come here, sweetie.
Nah, that's the motherfucker.
I've got a plan. I'm gonna learn that with you. Bo, what's this?
Linkers.
I did not just sound like that's so hard. Simply thought about it there.
The reason why I'm not making this one longer is because then the extra that will build up on this will go back there and jam.
Old Trafford stunned into silence. That is a fabulous goal.
Now if I add
Can they get back
a
at
shaft
level
here,
seven?
that goes in the right direction. That's really not what I clicked. There's some grass.
Could hit Barnes often as he likes, but he'll never hit it past. Back on level terms with the bang.
Probably should put it in a better slot because Z, I need to move my entire hand to hit. Like R, yeah, I'll change it to R. Keybinds, key R. Load shaders off. Excavate no. I'm definitely all of that because I'm bad.
Across this time, so Minshew's header.
And yeah, that I'll keep that obviously. Z. So that's R. Wait, but now if I do that, will it? Oh no, it still works. It still works.
It's beyond Son, and Son went for goal and scored beautifully. That is one filter of a derby goal from Son Heung-min.
What a strike that is.
Silva to Kyle Walker again. Here's De Bruyne. Oh, what a goal! Should we be surprised? We'll just bow down at his feet.
I want them to all be in sync.
2-0 Manchester City. Kevin De Bruyne.
So just give me something that doesn't transmit. And now I can just...
Reguilon. Reguilon's cross.
Crouching, does that change? Nope. Oh yeah, that's synchronized. Ooh, I'm omning it. I'm omning it so good. I needed that to be there, otherwise that won't work. Yeah. I keep going to Z now because I'm used to it, but oh well. There we go. Yeah, I keep going to Z now, but I will get used to it eventually. Oh, it's desynchronized because they got full, and so it took them out at separate times because of thing. So keep clicking C. Let's turn just that one item. Alright, there we go. Look how much EMC I'm printing. Each stack is 19 mil. And I could extend this infinitely. Well, technically I couldn't. But if I made it to like if I moved this to here, and just figured out a way to redirect stuff, like the rotation. If I shoved this chest here, then I could make this, it go this way, and then so these pipes would, these belts would actually be going that way. So then all I would need to do is just add an extra row every time I wanted to. So all I would need to do is just click once with a belt to extend it by one, then just add a depot, add some funnels, and add a thing. Because obviously I would put this to the other side as well. So I could just infinitely expand it this way, but I would also have to get rid of this, so I'm not going to do that. But this is fast enough anyway. Oh yeah! I wish I could pick all of them up at the same time, which is... you can't do that. So, if more spawn, I don't have to sort through all of them, biggest to smallest. I saw chicken shit out of Nig. That's why I was missing the case change drive. It's so annoying that brass doesn't have an EMC, even though it should. Because, like, look, craft this with brass. Get this from mixing 1 zinc to 3 copper. So it should be the price of 1 zinc and 3 copper. But now I can't have brass funnels, and I'll have to remake them every single... Ooh. I'm considering something very much, and I feel like I shouldn't. I'm gonna fucking do it. Oh god damn it. This should be a mistake. The second I cheat in the world, I always just basically never play again. I'm not gonna like give myself anything, but I'm gonna correct the EMC value. Kind of. I'm gonna make it more expensive than it actually should be. I'm gonna make each item I change the EMC of 10 times more expensive than the craft actually should be. It's like, look, this is a mixing, so this takes energy and heat, so yeah, sure, I'll 10 times it. So 3 copper, which is 384. My pen is not working. Okay, there we go. 384. And 1 zinc. Oh my fucking god, zinc doesn't have an EMC. I'll do this in a second. So quartz. That quartz stuff is really annoying. Quartz. So this. 768. Plus sandpaper, which is a piece of sand and a paper, which is 37 EMC. 768 plus 768 plus 37 is 805. So let's times it by 10. So now, if I were to correct it, each one of these, rather than costing 805, and I'm adding the full price of a sandpaper, even though sandpaper is not taking any durability for some reason, I'm gonna times it by 10, so 8,050 is gonna be the price that I will change it to. Now zinc, how do I get zinc? Is it just by getting, just normally? Zinc ingot, is it by getting, okay, it's by getting crushed this, which I get from sifting. So, this is what you get zinc from. 25%. What else is 25%? Magnetite, which is, well, actually, that gives you iron. So, and this also gives you iron. These two both give you iron. So really, to get iron, it's a 70% chance. I'm not going to include that. So let's say 30, which is tin. How much does tin cost? Tin. Oh fuck me. Tin ingot. Tin ingot. 256. So 256 divided by 30%. Well, divided by 30. 256 divided by 30 is 8.53 recurring. 8.5. Let's just say 8.55. So 8.55 per percent chance of a sieve. So then times that. So 8.5. Actually, no. If I do 8.55, it won't come out right. So let's just make it a solid 9. So 9 EMC per percent chance. Wait a minute, that's not how that should work. Because then the rarer it is, the cheaper it is. So actually, that shouldn't be how it is. So 256 is the price of tin, divided by 70, which is the percent chance that you don't get it. So 256 divided by 70. 256 divided by 70 is 3.65. Let's put it to 4. So it's 4. Then times that. So times the 4 by. No, wait, no, hold on. Times 4. Jesus Christ, sorry. 4 times 75%, because that's the chance that I won't get it. So 4 times 75 is 300. So the technical EMC from the percent chance from getting it from sifting should be 300. So let's times that by 10, which is what I said I'm going to do. So 3,000. So let's go back to making. So zinc. So zinc is 3,000. So no, let's go back to making brass. To get brass, it is 3 copper plus 1 zinc. So 3 copper is 384 plus the 1 zinc, which is 3,000, is 3,384. But with my rule of timesing by 10, it is obviously going to be 33,840. Okay, so those are my new prices now, okay? So, brass. I don't have my brass. Brass. Zinc. And that weird quartz thing. That, okay, sand. And, quartz. Okay, so for that project, the set EMC, the crystal was, I have forgotten, but that's luckily why I wrote it down, 8,050. So that is set to 8,050. This is 3,000. And zinc is 33,840. 33,840. Now, for that reload, which now reloads the EMC and calculates what stuff is worth. Because, like, look, this mechanical arm does not have EMC because of the brass stuff. Like, so look, brass no longer has the EMC, so now brass plates will get an EMC. So, look. Oh, God. Eesh, I'm frozen, I think. Yeah, I'm frozen. This sometimes happens when I'm playing on larger mods. Is this a larger mod? I was playing all the mod with, all the mods 10 with... I didn't close the game, by the way, it's just... Oh, yeah, okay. So now, if I were to make this a plate, how much is it? Oh, EMI is reloading. There we go, so now to make... stuff, it is still... Why was it so expensive? 33,000 plus 311. Oh, right, yeah, never mind, because plates. Hold on, wait, should I correct the, should I correct the EMC of plates? I don't think I should, because I've just mass-produced a lot of plates that, like, very increased in value. So if I was to do that, I still have a lot of EMC that I should not have. So I do not believe that I should change the EMC back, because if I were to, I would have so much more EMC than I should have had previously. So it only makes it fair about not doing it. This has no... Oh, brass plates don't have... Oh, no, they do. And it's also still increased. Okay, so it's increased by the normal amount. The game worked that out. Okay, so yeah. I don't understand how it's working out the price of... Because, like, 2 of them here is just the first crafting recipe that shows up. But it's a 1-to-1 here. It's a 2-to-1 here. But, like, how would it cost that goddamn much just to make a simple thing? Just to make plates, but like, oh well. I should have made that early, to be honest. So what do? I guess I should follow the quest line. I've not even finished the early game. Quote unquote early game. So, done that one, so I need to get bronze and brass. So I need to get bronze, which is brass and something else, isn't it? Oh, it's just tin and copper. Wait. Bronze and brass have the exact same crafting recipe. I think I must have clicked the wrong thing. Brass, bronze. How do you get bronze? So to get it's 1 tin and 3 copper. It's the bronze and brass are the exact same crafting recipe. They're both 1-to-1s. Is there any other way to make bronze? 'Cause I feel like that shouldn't be right. So brass and bronze. Brass. How do I make the other powder? This powder. Nope, okay, wrong powder. This powder. Doesn't tell me. Oh yeah, I'm stupid. I'm probably gonna have to put it in a crusher inside a mechanism thing to, because that don't work then. I just don't know why it's the bronze and brass are the exact same crafting recipe. Wait. That's tin, and this is also tin, isn't it? Zinc. Okay, never mind. It's tin and zinc. So it is different. I was just being dumb. So do I need a pestle and mortar? Is that how I would ground it up? Oops, I made too much copper. Oh, I should have made... Oh. I should have EMC'd them whilst they had the... whilst they were the powder. Okay, I already learned that. I just need to stick one of them in there, don't I? Didn't really need to make that much. I need a lot of fabrics here. The Firebrick have EMC. Nope. But it's just clay and bricks. Do I kind of like clay and brick? You know, let me know. You love the way I do. You love the way I do. Wait, how did that work? It uses multiple durability per craft. You can't make a diamond one. Oh. Oh no, I forgot to even see that. Oh fuck, my bad. I haven't left and rejoined yet. I'll just do this first. Because obviously, like, I can still cheat. So I'm obviously going to quit and rejoin, which then no longer makes it land, so there's no longer cheats allowed. I almost forgot to do that.
Barney up behind Dawson. Magnificent from Chairman Barney. Every time he comes to the Hawthorns, he gets a goal. Breathtaking finish. Dawson was all.
Wait, I want to try something. Put this ring away that has an MC inside of it. Put that back there, and then get another swing. First thing. Okay, so it cannot take stuff from my backpack. Oh, it just did though. I mean, when I put it back in my inventory, it took it. Oh, I meant to put that in a killer slot. I'll show it there. So I think I should move everything back at one. I don't just it's too close to the lava.
Determination and trickery. Just outside the Norwich box, Lucas Moura with an absolute rocket. Here's Reece James. Gonna try his luck. Oh, what a goal from him! Absolute firecracker from Reece James. No way in the world any goalkeeper is stopping that. What a strike. Absolutely brilliant. Alonso flashes the Kelleher applies a duffel duck by Kovacic. Super goal. And Chelsea reignited. Mateo Kovacic with beyond the ordinary.
The 256 loops for that.
And Chelsea are in the thick of it again.
Bruh. What did he? What did he just say?
Opportunity for Fernandes to take it on.
I swear to God, I just had the football out to him.
Sneaking on
My brother's thing. Say, he's in the thick of this. I know it's like an actual word, like sentence people use,
in parts.
but like.
The glorious volley.
Oh yeah, that's very good.
It opens up here for Chelsea, maybe in Sterling. Well done by Neto. He's coming through and Chelsea has scored. There's an outrageous echo.
Wait, I'm just checking, because yeah.
Some way to score your
Yep.
first Chelsea goal.
So,
Moses Caicedo
2.
from halfway. Well, Neto and Bournemouth can barely believe it. The British record transfer signing saves until the final day. A moment to remember. Have another look at this.
Oh. So no matter what I'm doing, no matter what I'm, oh my God, no matter what I do, it's just gonna go there. What's on fire?
Exceptional goal.
Uh,
Silver lining on a dark cloud. That was brilliant. Brilliant. Counts almost certainly for nothing. All
Right.
off again.
phew.
Mahrez round the back. It's a lovely take from Riyad Mahrez. Who's teasing out for the corner. Scoring gloriously.
Oh, I must have missed it. Wait, I don't even have enough. Huh? What? Oh God, I know what I just did. They need to be crafted into something first. Fuck me. Either press to get a 1-to-1, or that's also a 1-to-1, and I'll just be faster. Okay, Clay. Great. Just give me a couple more support. How'd you have? Oh. It only has EMC when it's full durability. Don't even have enough.
This is just a sparkling, stunning effort from Jordan Henderson. Wow. This kind of set-piece opportunity could be absolutely critical if they're going to find a way back in. What can Pereira manage? Oh, it is quite magnificent. And just when you need a moment of inspiration, there is one from Mateus Pereira. And the 10 men are back on level terms with a moment of supreme quality.
Oh, that's why I had. That's why they were not equal. Because I thought it was weird how the bricks took a bit less than the clay.
A rocket shot into the top end net. Took it in his stride and just blasted it. Wanyama has caught this absolutely blocked. And you don't hit them any better than that. That's a stunner. Aguero. Zinchenko. Smashed through as Pinaqueta and he kept it for Aguero. And Aguero had a hit.
It's also 16 stacks.
Truly a fabulous goal from Sergio Aguero. He missed from 1 yard, he scored from 25. This is from stunned to stunning. As soon as he got it out of his feet, it had power, it had
Let's take a
accuracy.
quick second. Oh, there we go.
It's just quite brilliant.
It's absolutely nothing I use it for except for bricks, right?
Billing. Oh, it's magnificent.
Okay, that takes bronze.
What a fantastic goal.
Takes
by
bronze.
Aguero.
Okay, so I don't need the bricks in the actual normal form, do I?
Forrest
So
didn't get close to him, and Henderson
I know it's a
couldn't
2 by
get
2,
near the
but like,
shot. What a
it's
goal.
just annoying to me.
Magnificent. Shane Long just on as a substitute here in place of Sadio Mane. Oh, brilliant! Absolutely sensational! Graziano Pella with the acrobatic
Double the
and the spectacular.
So yeah,
For a matter of moments, what a response from Southampton and their new Italian favourite. Emerson Royale. Son with the go. Oh yes, it's worth the go. Magnificent. Son Heung-min with his second. And what a second. Game over now, certainly. It was nonchalant.
actually I think I only need to do this twice. Do I need 1 or 2 screws? Yeah, 2 screws, I was right. And I need 1 more brass, I was wrong about that. And I just need to play which I actually had, yeah, there we go.
Was just too hot to handle.
There we go.
A glorious goal. A Brighton kind of goal. They have the lead at Molineux.
Now,
Sensational goal.
it's fully hollow, so it's only 1 thick at any given point.
World-class wing play.
Now Coutinho.
Wait, do you need bigger than the 3 by 3?
Markovic.
Yeah, it's 3 on each side, so actually I need to.
Coutinho, worth the try.
So,
More than worth the try. 2.5 minutes in, and Philippe Coutinho
actually just give me it
produces
all.
one from the top
So it needs to be 3 there, 3 there, 3 there, 3 there, and fill them the inside.
Stunning goal.
I think it was 3 tall. Put the control there. So now it's 1 up on all of them.
Well, on a day when United need a big result, one of the big hitters delivers.
Everything stacks up once and it goes in 4.
Manchester United with their noses in front. It is that man again.
Oh,
David Silva, now Raheem Sterling.
oh wait, there's corners in there as well.
De Bruyne. It's Raheem Sterling.
Oh wait, no, there was a nothing there. I don't think there was something there.
British tackles. Raheem Sterling is the host of the late show again for Manchester City.
I'll check again.
The Premier League trophy high in May. That could be a
Too high there. Yeah, okay. So that.
It is sensational. There's no way Forster's going to keep this out. City haven't been at their best, but when they've got Raheem Sterling, there is always a chance of winning the game. Absolutely brilliant finish. No foul on him either.
Okay, that's going to be pretty easy to make actually, that. And
Oh, Benjamin shot
This not so much, because it'll take just a bit more. Just need 8 plates of these.
Who's beaten Seymour Courtois from distance. Stoker back on level terms. Belgian goalkeeper puts his hands out. Nothing that he can do about that with the starting position he had. But what a finish this is.
Jesus Christ, I can get a stack. It's 100 million.
They're not stopping the crosses coming in here, Palace. Ali. Great skill. Oh, what a goal! Oh, this young man is a sensation. Kenny Ali, tangibly won into the Premier League.
Oh, it's billion.
And into the Tottenham history books with a glorious
1.3 billion.
The skill level, this is absolutely remarkable.
So, I didn't even pick them back up. No, I did. I still have a hammer.
Di Maria.
I have a hammer though.
Lovely change of pace. Rooney. Di Maria has continued his run. And Di Maria goes.
That is the right hammer.
That is a sensational goal. Absolutely wonderful from the mercurial magician Angel Di Maria.
Do not know why that just didn't work there. I need 4 bronze plates.
I think you're seeing here top quality. The money they
Huh?
paid for him is worth every penny. Look at him, he just changed his gear. He travels through the midfield, he's on his bike.
Mertesacker ready to make
Oh,
his
I need
move.
3 person.
Sanchez.
Wait, give me multiple. Nope.
Magnificent. What a goal by Wilshere.
For a second I couldn't go into that crafting table.
Arsenal's 2, comeback
Oh.
kings. First Walcott, now Wilshere.
Oh, actually, no, yeah, I need more plates.
But what a finish
Let's get more
that
plates
is.
first.
What a strike. This is Jack Wilshere that you want to see playing for England as well. He's some player, the kid.
So I got the corners. No, I mean I got the middle 4. I got the corners as well, and now I just need to make
Oh, it's magnificent.
make a bronze frame, which is just a bunch of rods.
11 minutes
So it's a
left,
saw.
and Burnley go in front. A brilliant finish by David Fofana.
What
Huh?
a strike that is, Tony. That is right in the top corner of the net from Fofana. He cuts across that slightly. That's a super strike.
Why can't I make it? Yeah, the manual saws count as well.
By Lamina.
Oh, those are long rods. So how many of these do I need? I need 16 of them because I need to do it twice.
On he goes. Step over. Coming in through.
Oh, who's it?
I'll get yours, Gabe.
Thanks.
Yeah!
Right, those are the top and the bottom. Which way is which? Okay, so the full solid ones are there. Oh, you get 2 per craft, so I didn't actually need to do that. One work. Structure formed. Oh, let's go. Oh, I don't know why I was expecting that not to work. Yeah, I gotta go, gotta eat. We're getting a 2 bill. There we go.